Alan Wake. Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Okay.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
Makes sense.
Anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
Okay.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well,
Right.
you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote.
Okay.
Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Okay.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Jesus. Come on.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
What are you doing?
Yeah, anyway, she
scaring
knew both Jagger and Zane before
crews.
they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
You're nosy. Look, you can either help or not.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, that's weird.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
Why are you in
My
your
manuscript.
uniform?
I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Oh,
Barry!
we're gone.
What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Hello.
Back to work, boy.
I still don't know who the lady is, right? I don't think I do.
I felt nauseous. Only anger kept me going.
Oh, this is super weird.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Rose?
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First
go.
refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials?
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Sure.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Okay. This is where we came from.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional.
Oh, another thermos. Nice. This isn't my car, is it? No. It's just a car.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
What do you want, fucker?
God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI. Get him up, Hemingway. You're
Hemingway?
under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Slane.
What is happening? Why are they firing at me?
What on? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
He is a maniac, though.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Gotta run away. This is a river, though. Riverbed, right? That's what it looks like. Pass under the bridge.
Stop running! Freeze! Okay, man. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh,
That's pretty bad. This has to be the right way, right? I'm reaching the limit of my cardio.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Whose car is that? Not my car. He's a cop car.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, checkpoint. Nice. Okay, that's a flare. Cool. I mean, not cool, but, you know, cool. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But something is. What the hell? Fuck. That's not great.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
A helicopter. This fog? Not very smart.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
You don't even see me, fucker. Oh, get away! Run away! That thing's done. Nothing up here. Okay. Well, you're fucked.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Is that where we're going?
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. Jake, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They put up a fight or anything.
And you think that's a good sign?
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Perhaps. Not a fan of that.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Let's find a flashlight then.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Let's get that fixed. Is there a Jenny in here? Jenny! Yay, sports. And it broke? That's unfortunate. The generator's also gone. Flashlight. No gun though. Not yet.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Sure. Ideally, I wouldn't have to use any weapons, but sure. Look. Oh, another. That took a long time to fire. Is there a page back here? No? Yep. How many are there? I see one. He's not moving closer or anything. He's at a semi-constant distance. Oh, did the other guy just leave? That's great. Cool. That was dumb. That was real dumb. No pages, which is weird. Oh! Thank you for those. There's the pages there. Go back to the light, please. The light is gone. I'm fucked. I'm recovering slowly. That's nice. Might be an easy mode thing.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old man promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Just go in that direction. See what we'll find. I have 4 flashbangs. Okay, good. Got 3. Oh. Oh. There's stuff here? Okay, got him. Good. Just the one. Okay, good. Just no one in the dark. Sure. Flares. Okay, flare gun. Nice. I'm more protected now. Not by a lot, but... Yep. Where are we going exactly, though? I don't have a path. I don't have a path, and I don't like not having a path. That worked. Great stuff. Who said that? Fucker. No, I know I'm out of ammo. It's fine. Okay. Okay, there's
I
light
hope
now.
Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us? Well,
Can't go in there. Can't go in a lot of places. Can't even go there. Oh, he's there. He's alive.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint,
Pat!
Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked.
Don't tell people.
I'm gonna see if I can talk him into an interview.
You fucking moron.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Oh, I'm so glad you
Would you not tell people I'm here?
Mr. Wake. Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me.
I'm so dumb.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
There we go. There we go.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous.
so dumb.
That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Well, I guess that's what we're doing now. Well, it does is produce light. I can't kill them. I have no way of killing them. Okay, I guess now I do. Jesus Christ. That was scary. But at least now we have a light. Good. And I can recover health as well. I feel like I should go up there. But at the same time I shouldn't. Good. Don't have a lot more ammo. I'm supposed to go that way, but it feels like I should explore up here. Right? Why does it feel like that? There must be a point to going up here. Otherwise I wouldn't have this. What am I gonna find to go so far up? There has to be a point. Okay, yeah, the radio thing. Am I just not supposed to do it yet? Is that gonna be the answer? Am I skipping some stuff? Okay, flares, good.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
And now I gotta go all the way down? Great. Fun. Fucking assholes! Just carry a flare for a while. Assholes. Why me? You're running downhill. You can do this. Oh, do not fall. That'd be really nasty. And now you have very little ammo. I certainly don't have ammo to kill those guys.
There
Alan.
was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Great. I don't have the ammo, that's for sure. But this did have a battery, okay. I still needed the ammo though. Ooh. Not a fan of this. Ah! fuck me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's all you got for me? Oh, that did nothing. It just wasted ammo. Great stuff. Oh, didn't even see you there. That would have been helpful. What are we doing, buddy? What is that? What is that light there? Okay, it's a page. Good.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me. Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Okay. Going for the train depot, right? Ooh, let's reload that. Thank you.
Hello?
Pick up the phone, asshole.
Stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else.
Interesting.
Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Yeah, let's check out the house. Not sure if I'm gonna find some resistance, but I wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Okay.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Is there a way to climb? There is, great. Am I gonna have to fight shit on the bridge? That's gonna be fun.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
What's happening? Oh, things are actually starting to attack me. That's the problem. Things will hopefully stop soon. Stop it. Okay. I think it's done now. I think it's done now. I took a lot of damage from that. Didn't just fall down, I thought it did. Shit. Could we stop? I don't like that. The water tower. We going there? We going to the water tower?
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me. As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Okay, that worked. That's cool. Not happy now. Fuck. Move. Okay. Are there more? I actually don't know. Are there more people? There might be. There weren't just 3, were there? Maybe there were. I really never switch batteries, do I? I think that's the luxury of easy mode. Like a normal mode, they just run out. They don't recharge. What the fuck? We're gonna stop that now? We're gonna stop being silly? Okay, why is that writing there? Flare. No batteries.
We take the facts of our existence for granted.
This takes way too long. I can't.
A thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Night Springs. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get attacked. Well, let's start by dropping a flare. Come on, man. What are you doing? Okay, done. Rough. That was rough. I can't climb this for some reason. What about batteries? I'm full on batteries as well. I'm full on everything, I think. Nah, I'm full.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man
Sure,
would
buddy.
clutch at a straw.
You wouldn't give him a choice. Look, it's, at least it's daytime. Go to the coal mine. You couldn't drive there? Okay. Why'd you make the walk so long? Doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? Dude! Was I supposed to drive there? I'm gonna feel real dumb if that was the case. Whose car is that? Do I keep my revolver and flashlight though? Wonder. Okay. So this bridge is broken. Meaning I need to find another way. Not here! Not here! Ellen. 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 Ellen! I don't think I was supposed to do that. But it works. Technically. How did I not die from that fall? I couldn't move because he was catching his breath. Then he just gracefully didn't die. That's the kidnapper's car. Presumably.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for being
Am I supposed to cross the bridge? I'll cross the bridge. I don't know if I'm supposed to walk this. Okay, we're going. I just get the feeling this would make sense on wheels, not on foot. Somebody obviously drove here. You're kidding, right? You're telling me I could have driven? Now I'm upset. Is this the same thing? The same tower I was in during the night? I can't pick up anything. That thing is not close. But I've been there, right? This is one of the places I've been? Would that be safe to assume? But again, I can never pick up stuff, well... Yeah, I've been here, right? I'm not sure. I feel like, yes. Alan, come on. What kind of video game protagonist are you? Oh, cool.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw.
What?
Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
What are we doing here, buddy? You okay there, buddy?
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Okay. I'm here. Where else am I supposed to go? Okay. Oh, there's a turn here. Cool.